I wanted to experience what it was like, realistic experience of being in the military.
One of the things that happens here is that the boys really get to experience what it's like in the world of men in the sense of the world of warriors.
I would say to any scout considering coming to MSE, 100% go for it. It's so much fun. You build so many long-lasting friendships.
The experience, I think, will benefit our entire troop. We have a lot of Boy Scouts that have an interest in the military, and this is the closest thing they can get experience to, which is a fantastic opportunity.
I thought it would be interesting to see how the military would be like, because I've been fascinated by the vehicles, and I wanted to see them in person.
It teaches a lot of discipline, and it really makes you push yourself and do things you really didn't think you could do.
It's definitely realistic. They don't treat you like children. They treat you like how you want to be treated, like what you sign up for.
I've learned a lot of focus. I've learned to always be focusing on who's talking to me, which I struggle with a lot, but this has definitely helped me with that.
My biggest takeaway was being calm under pressure.
I've learned how to be a better leader through this experience.
One thing I've taken away from this trip is definitely the friends I've made here and all the lessons that were taught here that you don't get in regular scouting.
And those are just a few of the comments from Southern California-based scouts, assistant and scoutmasters who participated in the military scouting experience hosted by the Post 558 and sponsored by the California National Guard and Huntington Beach's American Legion Post number 133.
What we have going on this weekend is an opportunity for scouts that are yearning for a challenge, a military challenge, that they can come spend the weekend in our Explorer post with the guidance and the advice of the adult advisors, run the program, teach the scouts all the different subjects, and then the scouts learn something new that they didn't otherwise know before. They walk away from the program hopefully having learned some discipline, some basic marching skills, learning how to talk, learning how to think in a military fashion. So it's an opportunity for scouts to learn something. It's also an opportunity for our Explorer cadets to hone some of their leadership and training skills, as well as the local military community having their outreach and public service where they can interact with the local communities. And in this case, scouts that venture from San Diego, Escondido, Riverside, Santa Monica, all coming together. It's a win-win-win for everyone.
I feel I'm better from this trip, mainly in my leadership aspect.
I was here 2 years ago and I very much enjoyed it, so I wanted to come back.
There was fun, and then there was some places that was hard. It's physically challenging and mentally challenging.
This is a hands-on weekend. This is an introduction to what the post actually does, from the food that they eat to some of the different classes that they're doing, hygiene, personal hygiene. They're also doing map reading and learning how to set paces for distance reading. They had some weapon safety skills. This gives them a lot of the skills that they will be doing in the military, and it lets them decide, is this the route that they really want to do?
What we really kind of focus on is more of the practical stuff. So it's more of a lot of the field work that you would involve in actually doing, say, exercises or missions in the military. And so because that's our focus, we kind of have it's a different feel than being in a high school JROTC, where a lot of it is still drill and ceremony, but a lot of it here is practicality as far as what your job would actually be like.
I'll be a better man because of this weekend, even if I don't go in the military, because I can use these skills anywhere in life. They're applicable everywhere. I mean, group projects at school, even after school, when you're in the corporate world, I'll be able to use these skills everywhere.
I'll be better because it's taught me good and better leadership skills, and I've actually learned a lot of discipline.
You know, the one thing as a scout leader, you're always wanting to do adventures or hikes or excursions that really push the limits of the boys. And this really does. This really pushes their limits. They have to focus, they have to pay attention, or of course they pay the price with some extra PT. So I think it's good that the boys go through the process and come out on the other side and realize they can do it. They can do hard things. I think this is very important.
Our intention is to build character, to take a scout that may be a little bit in their shell, help pull them out of that shell, and become curious and understanding of what that is that they need to invest in their future. The age group that we are dealing with on the Scouts that attend MSC is at that age where their future is just a few years ahead of them. And when they reach an age where they have to go to college or begin their career, why not offer them the opportunity that if the military is something that they've been thinking about all their life, we're just making that transition easier.
So, Scoutmasters, here's your opportunity to participate in an upcoming weekend military scouting experience. So give your scouts the information to bring home to their parents and get ready for the experience of their life.